right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
HunterxHunter.
Episode 75.
I think we're like halfway through.
Yeah, I think we're halfway through. Oh my
We're
gosh.
halfway there.
Well, we have a finality to the Genthru bomber and his compatriot situation.
That's right.
They're not dead.
No, they're not.
Saved them, and that's incredible. That's props, Gon. That's fantastic. But it's not over yet.
No,
we have a quiz for Ruler's Blessing, card number
right.
0.
Yep, and that means that of course everyone is after them to get the cards. So they can win the quiz.
Yes, exactly. So this could be interesting. We could see another pretty awesome throwdown fight here. Sure. We now know what Bisky is capable of.
That's true.
So I am not worried at all about anyone who tries to attack them.
I think they'll pretty much just kick butt.
Yes, but if there's a lot of them and they use spell cards, it could get complicated. At the very least, having a large number of targets, could be an issue.
Yeah.
Also, some of them might have some decent, Nen, abilities here and there. But there was also something sneakily kind of.
With Ahsoka and the Nen Exorcist.
And the Nen Exorcist, yeah.
So,
So we have to deal with that as well.
Yeah.
So this could be a very interesing episode. Yeah.
Could indeed.
Find out what Ruler's Blessing does and also what happens when you beat the game.
Yes.
All right. So without further ado, let's get into this episode and see what goes down. All right, guys. We're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. A whole lot of players.
Yep. Whole lot of smackdown about to get unleashed.
Oh. Ha!
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Ah. Nice. They're trying to leverage their assistance.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Oh, right. That's actually way more logical than them trying to fight them. So I'm glad. HunterxHunter is a smart show.
And the people in HunterxHunter are fairly smart, apparently, too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like a doting mother.
Uh-huh. Sure, probably.
Wow, 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 wow. Do 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 do. Something. I kind of got it. I'm pretty bad at this. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying.
I know I've said this before, but I really like how they made the book look as it opened up.
You just try. Smile again. Yeah, I agree. It feels like a proper, heavy binder, with lots of stuff in it.
Right, exactly. Like, that would suck if the pages seemed, super flimsy and stuff, since they're supposed to have cards in there.
The cringe is real, yes, I know. Yeah. All right. Cool. And then whoever wins the quiz gets the card.
Right. But what if someone just randomly got all 100?
Like multiple people. They're probably really hard.
Oh, if they're multiple choice?
Multiple choice, yeah.
Oh, dang.
Whoa. They can't even
through without his
participate.
sunglasses.
Whoa, yeah.
And then an exorcist?
Whoa. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Dang.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Haha. Rock, paper, scissors.
He's like, I know this one.
That's cool.
Okay.
Ruler's blessing.
Right. It's like you just said what it was.
Right. Huh. Did Gon's instincts help him beat Killua?
I guess. Watch, it's Ahsoka.
Yeah, why should it be Hisoka? Yeah. Or be like Crollo.
What if someone did the lucky die?
87. That's pretty good. What?
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
The highest
Wow!
scoring with only 87.
No, that's that. I think
Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah. Haha.
But
Wow.
couldn't someone have used the lucky die to like make themselves just get lucky and get all the right answers?
Maybe. I don't know.
Someone steals the owl and takes it.
Like the flare.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ruler's invitation. Okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
Cool. It's got some proper pomp and event to it.
Yeah.
This could be how he meets Ging. They could try and steal it now.
No.
Sure. I'm like laughing because they have no idea. They just see 3 kids and they're like, thank you, show. I love you. Thank you so much. They're just like, this is so basic. It's beneath us.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Does Drift take them to a city they just haven't been to before?
I guess.
Wow.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, so once
That way they don't all have to use drift cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yes, they did.
It was
yes,
rather
they
brilliant.
did. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
Sure.
Dang.
Okay.
Whew, whew, whew. Yeah, that's
Well-
what I was thinking.
Except Racer said he's not in the game.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But I meant, like, Jing might show up at this point. Like, he might come to the game being
Sure.
notified, hey, the game has been beaten, and no less, your son did it.
Sure.
It's probably going to be... Yeah, it's probably going to be the people that made the game along with Jing, though. Okay. The father you're looking for is in another castle. What? Gross. What the heck?
One of the other developers.
Yeah. That's disgusting. Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Just grabbing random cards out like they're nothing. Huh? He just like throws it. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, sure. Huh? Ha!
Wow.
Oh, cool. Gon's smarter than he looks sometimes. Yeah. Because the twist is that these guys are all really powerful Nen users, obviously, right?
Right.
Oh.
All right.
Whoa. It's probably going to be something in the real world. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Your 3 wishes, essentially, right?
Right.
Ah, that's a good restriction.
Sure.
Cool. Which would be the best ones, though? Ha!
Can I have both?
Yeah, you want the I mean, not the normal ending. You want the one just for you. Yeah, it's the one Ging. Oh. Haha. Nice. Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
List and Dwun.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hey, there we go.
All right.
I was guessing 12, but close enough.
Yep.
Oh, cool!
Nice.
That's totally something I would have done, too. Okay, he's Ging. He's at the beginning. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
List is L there. And Dun is either in the...
Oh, Razor.
Oh, Razor was
right.
number 2.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Ah, okay.
Cool.
He's the last D.
Yeah.
He likes to claim that he's the first D, but
Yeah, yeah.
watch. Hmm. He gave him the last letter. Yep. Oh. What?
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, Ging was so mean. He
Yeah, that's terrible.
then ditch the W. Dude.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Because that's how big of a hunter he is.
I guess, yeah.
Hey, okay. So they talk a lot. Get some, interesting things there. The game's beaten. Wow. A lot of pomp and cool stuff, and oh my gosh.
All right, cool.
And they're treated to a fantastic meal. Is this in the real world? Well, I guess
it
is technically, the game. So, with karaoke and dancing, yes. All right, I want to know what cards he's picking. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea which ones he's gonna choose. Blue Planet? What did that one do again?
I can't remember.
Let us know in the comments and the mods will pass it on. Is it the necklace he's been wearing all this time? Wait. Wait.
What, is he gonna like steal cards from people in the game outside of the game?
Yeah, it is the necklace. I'm confused. What are they doing? Like, you can have that. Like, nice.
They cut from that to the
yeah. That was very clever. Very clever, Hunter x Hunter. Well done. And they're not gonna tell us. Okay, so we'll get the names and everything, because I think one of them was the necklace.
Yeah.
Patch of Shore.
Okay.
Right. Blue Planet. And Paladin's Necklace, which is like a super low rare.
But it's mainly a defensive thing, right? For keeping people from taking your cards?
Well, it's something like that. Aw. Oh, she's like, what a nice boy. Reminds me of Ging and everything.
Yeah.
Right. Whoa.
Oh, that's right. That's what she was. So it's just a pretty jewel.
Fletchen or Blue Chen. That's
Earth
so
Chen.
funny. That,
Yeah.
Earth Chen, yeah. Right. Wait. What? A company? Right. Oh, genius. So they can go just straight to Ging.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because they don't have to know where he is. They'll just, yeah. Right. Uh-huh. Oh. What? What? Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Right. Oh. Baka, got that out. Yeah. No. I need to make Bisky cry.
Yeah.
You guys are so cute. Oh. That's love right there. It must be age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck, get Karapika and Leorio too.
Oh, she's realizing this is Gon's moment. Very clever. Yes. Bisky. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's growing soft on them. Oh. Us. So will they go to see him? Just accompany on.
I guess.
Ging. Oh, because that's his name in the game, right?
Wouldn't that suck though if it wasn't actually Ging?
I mean, it's totally going to be Ging.
I know,
But he might have been genius enough to plan around this and, not have it work this way. Oh, Bisky.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. Crazy location. All right. Could be. I don't think so, but
I don't think so.
But it could be.
Okay.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
All right.
That's a proper ending to an arc. Like,
that is.
Now we just transition into whatever's next.
Yep.
I like that it's related to, Ging and Gon in some way. So, whatever it is, our boys are going to be,
Yep.
kind of moving things along there. Wow. End of an era.
I don't think we
like.
ever found out what Patch of Shore actually does.
Did we? Guys, we're sorry. Like, there's so many things to keep
so many
track
cards.
of. But Patch of Shore, did we find out? I don't know.
But yeah.
Yeah. Not sure.
I was really like, oh yeah, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be something crazy, right? And then it's like, oh, they did something clever and better. But
Yeah. Great Island tutorial. Hey, this is where we'll learn about Patch of Shore. Right?
yeah.
Oh, today would be Great Island. Yeah. I know. Let me introduce them. Now they've become cards. Nice. Well played.
Right.
Okay, Greed Island is over.
Yep, they're done with it, and they
done.
didn't actually show us what happened with well, okay, no, they showed that the exorcist left with Ahsoka.
Oh yeah, he went. He literally went to go see Krolo.
Right.
Like,
he's
he
like, yeah,
literally
they'll pay
went
me
to
so much
Krolo.
money, it'll be awesome. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If you're a Nen exorcist, like, there's all kinds of things you
Oh,
can
yeah.
do in
Yeah.
the real world.
Yep.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yep. In fact,
I think Bisky needs to do the same thing. She needs to be like this guy and be like, all right, I'm gonna go.
yep.
I'm gonna go utilize my Nen
Dang.
ability to, make a lot of people very happy.
Yep. Yep.
But
Wow.
yeah, we're done. Gon
Yeah.
won the quiz. I thought that was a fun touch to add
Yep.
him as being the one that cares the most about the game itself.
Right.
Because one of the things that he mentioned multiple times throughout this arc was that he wanted to play the game the way it was meant to be played, and everyone else is trying to kind of game the system and do
Right,
what
but he
they
wanted
can.
to really enjoy it since it was
Yeah.
his dad's game.
Yeah, exactly. And therefore, he paid the most attention to all the little details and
Right.
stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Whereas there might have been some people that were in the game longer.
Right.
There were a lot of people that were, the ones that like grabbed a lot of cards. That's another thing that separates them is
Sure.
that the ones that did grab a lot of cards, like Sesgura and Genthru, they
Right.
weren't playing the quiz.
That's true. And I
think it makes sense that Gon won.
And a part of me was a little bit surprised that Gon was able to do so well, considering that a lot of the cards they got from like the bomber and and people like that.
Right, at like the very
very
last
end.
bit.
So
well, remember there were only like 2 or 3 cards in particular that they got at the end, and they had a. Well, sorry, no, that's right. They
'cause there's
you're right. They were missing more than that, like 24 cards.
Right, and then they got
at the
filled in on them from Gorainu, I believe is the guy's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, great end to the show. That part with Bisky, like being sad to watch them go and everything. That was like, okay.
So that's an interesting thing. My prediction was that Bisky was going to end up being kind of a mother figure to them, and she essentially like stopped herself from becoming a mother figure to them because she was starting to care too much. And this is something that you don't really see generally in stories in particular, is people having characters writing themselves out of the story for a reason that makes sense for their character on the it brings negative fulfillment to us as the viewer.
Right, exactly.
So basically, Bisky as a character is a fantastic character.
Yes.
The best addition to the show from the Greed Island arc, for sure.
Yeah.
But particularly her character having this bit where she really appreciated having 2 youngsters to kind of beat some sense into and teach them Nen and kind of revive that kind of youthful zeal that she has and stuff. And then when, they were starting to be like, hey, you could come with us and kind of do the Kurapika Leorio kind of thing, like, hey, come with us on our adventure. We'll get you'll get to meet Ging and stuff. And she's like,
nope.
Yeah, no.
But that part where Gon's like, I'm gonna introduce him to you because you're my best friend, and then
best friend in the whole world.
And then Bisky's just over there, just
Bisky is us, like, because you realize like Gon says these things and he means them 100%.
But he totally says them nonchalantly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He doesn't say them with the emotion that should really be attached to them.
Because
he says it with more of the I mean what I say.
Yeah, he's the matter of fact, like, blunt person, as a lot of enhancers are.
Yeah.
So when he thinks something, he says it. And when it can be something that's as big of a deal as that, he still says it as if he's talking about the weather.
Right.
Because
he'll say it passionately though. He'll say it excitedly, but he won't say it with the nuance of emotion for like.
Right. He won't be like Killua. You're my best friend in the whole world. He'll be like, yeah, Killua's my best friend in the whole world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and Killua's just like Baka.
Yeah.
It's not like.
He actually said that. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's huge. That's huge because Killua's character. Has so much that doesn't revolve around Gon, and yet Gon chooses to revolve his story around Killua. Basically, he chooses to kind of go into orbit with him, and they just kind of spin around each other and have all this great connection and stuff. Yep. But Killua's like, you don't understand, bro. That means so much to me. Well, he's like, I don't know where I would be in this life without you. And yet, we've just like kind of started our journey together. Right. Like, who knows where we'll end up, in the future.
And this means even more when you think about back in the Hunter exam, you know, in Lumi's little deal where he psyched Killua out, all the stuff that he said of no.
Oh, sure.
You don't have friends.
Right.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hunter. It's a good show. I like that little bit also in the beginning of like, oh, well, hold on. We're not here to attack you. We're just trying to do good in the quiz so that if we win, we can sell you the guard for some of your reward.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, they don't know about Mr. Batara. That's right. We're the only ones that know that than Sesgura. So, okay, cool. Well, yeah, we'll totally accept that. Yeah. And then just avoid that whole side quest entirely by being like, yeah, Gon rolled a nat 20 on his memory score. So, on his memory check. So, yep. No need to spend money. I like those little moments where
especially since I don't think they had the $2.5 billion.
Well, yeah, of course not. The misdirects in HunterxHunter play upon themselves sometimes. So they'll misdirect you with the cliffhanger of thinking like, oh, they're coming to attack, and they're like, oh no.
Right.
And then they'll be like, aha, misdirect. No, we were actually coming to sell you the thing. And the story is then thinking like, now there's a little mini game that'll be involved here. Nope, the story misdirects you again. Gon just like wins the whole thing. So it's,
and then there's the other two guys that actually come to like
actually come to try and attack them. And they just get one shot because they've mastered the basics.
Yeah,
they now shouldn't be threatened by any normal person in the world.
Right,
like any of them.
And normal meaning people that do have Nen.
Yes, I'm meaning like regular Nen users.
Yep.
There are going to be some Nen users that are just going to be clever and stuff, and they won't be really strong like Gon or Killua, but they'll be like, they'll present a problem. But the average Nen user is no problem now for Gon or Killua. I mean, obviously there are characters that are like really powerful hunters or members of the Phantom Troop or whatever, where they'd still have a problem, and it's because it's not in HunterxHunter, Nen isn't about power levels.
Right.
It's about how much you
can
train.
Be, but...
Well, yeah, it can be about aura output in that regard.
But it's mostly about thinking,
how well you understand Nen and your Hatsu specifically.
Yeah.
And then practice, of course.
Right. So now we're going into a new arc.
And there's no obvious transition here.
Although
and that's where it gets a little bit interesting.
Right. Now
it's kind of still a quest for Ging,
Right. And this person might not be Ging.
I don't think
they are, but did you notice that they were fishing?
Yes, that's a nice little callback right there.
Right.
I still think that while there's a decent chance it is Ging, I think the classic misdirect here from HunterxHunter would be that it's not Ging, but it's another clue on the road towards Ging.
Sure.
Basically,
or it's like his mom. Like they might not actually bring his mom back, but if they wanted to keep the thing of him having been brought to Greed Island as a kid,
Or I'm going to go on a limb here and say that's not Gon's
mom. Because since Gon doesn't seem to care about finding his mom, they're probably not going to do that. They could also have it be one of the other developers of the game.
Sure.
Because there is an N in Island. So maybe...
Oh.
Huh. Oh. And then they're like, oh, you used 2 cards to get this? I'm sorry. That's,
That would suck. That's your GM basically like, you gamed your little 3 wishes thing, and I made it so you shouldn't have been able to find Ging this quickly. Well, aha! It's not Ging. It's someone else entirely. They're like, what? It's like, but in Island there is an N there. And you're like, oh, you clever. Clever bastard.
Yeah.
It's funny, though, when you think about HunterxHunter as a show, there's a lot of times you think, wait, is this a show or is this a game? Like, there's these little moments where you're like, Like, because it defies a lot of the convention of a normal kind of coming-of-age, adventure, action, hero's journey story. Like, it doesn't even really have a lot of the conventions of the hero's journey. Yeah. Like, almost none. I think there's definitely some in there, but like...
Right. But it
less
makes
than
it
50%.
A point to not have them in there a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the time. Yeah. So, who this character is, I don't think it matters in the immediate sense now, because whoever they are, they will advance the plot for the purpose of Gon and Killua. They could be a dead end.
It could be.
I doubt HunterxHunter would do the misdirect on that level.
Yeah. Which makes me really curious of what this next arc is going to be about, because with, like, say, going into the Greed Island arc, it was very clear that was going to be the arc and what it would be about, right?
Right.
Because of, how the York New arc was set up and all that stuff. But now
it's a little bit
no, it's a bit more unclear.
Yeah, this could be one of those mini arcs, very much like the Zoldyck bit.
Sure, yeah, more like a transition arc.
A transition, little, 4 episodes of Ging-related stuff.
And that makes sense because this is a Discovery type story. So yes, they would go try and find Ging, and if that ends up being something that kind of falls through or whatever, they might get some good info there. But then they'd, go and do something else. Maybe meet back up with Karapika and Leorio.
That's a good point. We could have a bit where we have a new character that kind of is the herald of the coming arc, where this character isn't Ging, because I almost think it's guaranteed by the fact that they didn't show that it was Ging, immediately, that it's like
that
it's not Ging. Like,
right.
Like, do you don't want to bet on this or anything? Because you're pretty sure it's not Ging either.
I'd say it's pretty sure it's not Ging because,
yeah. It'd be too easy. Also, the last time we saw Ging, he was riding a dragon on top of a dragon.
Right, or whatever those things were.
So,
so I doubt we'd find him. I mean, possibly. You never know. But I doubt he'd just be sort of sitting around in a foggy swamp place or whatever, fishing. Yeah.
This seems like the kind of person who would be, like, someone that knows Ging.
Right.
And maybe they're, like, Jing's, like, protector. Like, maybe if anyone tries to interact with Ging on a Nen basis, like, they end up running into this person.
Yeah, what if
that would be really clever.
Also, Ging could just have an item that says anytime someone tries to, like,
oh shoot, yeah, they can bring 3 cards. What if Jing's thing, the reason why he's such a legendary hunter is because he's created all the tools he needs to do a million different things. You know?
So it's like, oh, they're trying to contact me. Well, they get redirected somewhere else. Whatever.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Or maybe he was there. He was talking to the fisherman, and it's like someone
out.
Has used a company to go to you, and he's like, oh, I'll just go somewhere else.
He zets, and then boom.
Yeah, just
he's
use
out.
the card and whatever.
It's a very, very good possibility. But what this character could mean is that we get more maybe into the character of Ging. Like, one of the things that they did slightly in the end of this episode was when they met Duan and List.
Right.
Those characters in particular seem to be like, oh yeah, Ging, Ging, cool, you're here, that's awesome.
Right.
Like, he said you'd come, and stuff like that. But, like, they kind of joked about them not liking him and stuff because he, changed the name and things like that.
But I was just doing, like...
Right. But I almost thought that they were actually going to give us some serious look into his character.
Right.
But by them kind of bringing up the idea of, what is Ging like? Because we don't know. Like, we know really nothing about him other than he's Gon's dad. And he's kind of stringing his son along on this really weird quest.
And they skipped over the long talk or whatever that Gon had with List and Duan. So they must not have been important, I guess, or because that would be the point where I would expect it to be like, okay, now let's get some exposition in here. Like, Gon's gonna ask questions, like what's Ging like, Can you tell me where he is, or like?
Well, no, they asked those questions, I think, in particular, especially where he is, and they're like, I don't know.
Sure.
We don't have a tracking device on the guy. He would kill us if we did that or something like that, But his character being the type that would think that, yeah, of course I'm going to string my son along on this really, roundabout kind of quest of sorts. That seems like the kind of dad who's not like the best kind of dad,
or at the very least he's trying to spend his time both doing, using his powers and abilities, and at the same time training his son in a way that like because
it's probably going to be the thing of, son, yes, you have learned well, my training worked, and now here you are, and you are a fine son, look at you, like, look at that blistering potential and power and just radiating light that you are. And it's like, oh, okay, he's not a dick or anything, but it's like, you're a little weird, Like,
yeah.
In particular, I think that that's more of the thing we'll find out, is that Ging is a little bit
Quirky.
Yeah. At least.
Sure.
If this is not Ging, I'm going to be a little bit like, then like what's the game here?
Yeah, what's the deal? Who are they? What are they like?
Right, because there's something really clever in that Gon and Killua came up with this combination so that they could actually find Ging.
Yep.
And yet we're almost certain that that's not going to be Ging, and if it's not, it's going to be like, well, then who are you? Like, what is your connection to Ging?
Why did you leave? Like, this is, I could see this being something where basically this is an intentional clue that Ging left behind to be like, okay, I wanted to know that they're not just like that they were able to beat through the game, not just that they're strong, but that they're clever.
So they intentionally left that data in there in order to redirect them away from Ging. So actually, if they had come out of the game and just said, "Accompany on Ging,"
well, I think it has to be the name of a player.
So Ging might never have gone into the game.
If that wasn't him, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the point, though, is that he hasn't gone into the game yet. That's genius. That's how
that explains the whole hasn't met him in the game, so.
I think you can go... Can you use Accompany on to people that you haven't met in the game yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think you could maybe, like, contact them or whatever, and then, you know, once you've established that communication, then maybe you could.
Sure, because they mentioned how they couldn't use Accompany on to the city until one of them had been there before.
Right, and then they used the drift thing to get there and then come back and then...
Yeah, and Ging has not been seen by Gon yet. But technically, there was a point where Ging probably had... you know, was in the same space as Gon maybe when he was a baby. But that might not have been in the game, so it doesn't count.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's some clever stuff by HunterxHunter. Very, very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I think that it's really a question of what will the next arc be.
Right, because this was mostly a resolution episode. It was a good
right. Yeah. And what will come about of the Crollo Hisoka thing?
Yeah.
It might be cool to not see that like come about anytime soon, but more, if anything, like figure out, you know, once they get to that, what kind of like how simple is it to just remove the Nen?
Sure.
Like, is there anything else that needs to be?
Well, the guy needed to. He could only basically exercise one Nen thing at a time because then it was stuck in the creature. So that's why he went up to the bomber and said I caught the bomber.
Right.
To get rid of it. That way he's now available to exercise a new Nen thing, which will probably be Kurapika's chains from Crollo. And then I guess the only way they would end up going away is if Kurapika dismissed them or if Kurapika died.
But yeah. It's a good question.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get into that at some point in the future.
Yep.
But for now, it looks like we're gonna see a very kind of Gon Killua centric bit with this character, regardless of whether or not it's Ging. If it is Ging, I will actually be legitimately surprised.
Me too.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool to be like, the misdirect was that we made you think.
Misdirect.
The misdirect was that we made you think that it wasn't. You know, they set things up in such a way so that it's like, well, this isn't Ging, and then you're like, oh, psych, it is Ging, and Ging is actually kind of depressed, and he's just sitting here fishing, and his life is pretty much like ruined or something. I don't know. That'll be interesting. But yeah. I'm excited. I think that the arc overall was pretty well handled. I think that they gave us a ton of info.
Yes.
But I almost don't think that they would repeat that same style of arc going into the next one. So if anything, I'm looking forward to seeing what the new flavor of this arc will be. You know, what's the new
true, because each arc
theme.
does seem to have its own like just style that it goes for.
Right, and some of them seem to take elements from each other, kind of like how this one, Greed Island, took a lot from Heaven's Arena.
Yeah.
But in particular, like there was no real connection between the York New arc and the Hunter exam arc. So
nope.
Which one, if any, will this next arc draw inspiration from? We'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, if you want to watch the next 2 episode reactions to HunterxHunter right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. And yeah, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.